Yo! This is going to be my new look from today. Yeah. No. Okay. Hey, how's it going? I hope you're all having an awesome day. It's great to see your smiling faces. Well, I can't see your face, but I'm imagining your smiling face. That's what people in depression do. Imagine smiling faces. Today let's take a look at this weird little product. It's a USB desk fan from Elechomes. I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. Well, their pitch is quite simple. This is a desk fan that you can power with just a regular USB port. You can just connect this cord to any USB type A outlet and simply use this fan at your convenience. And it also seemingly has a touch sensitive area which lets you control the speed and everything. That should be cool. Unboxing this thing was a fairly simple experience. I did like the fact that you can read the information on this. I totally can read this, believe me. It says, subscribe to The Hopeless Geek because he needs every bit of validation that he can get. And inside you just find this fan and a USB cable already attached to it. One thing that immediately surprised me as soon as I took it out of the box was how light it is. I mean, I thought this entire thing was going to be made out of aluminum, but it's not. Only the stand is made of aluminum, which is adjustable to a certain degree like this. It only goes up to these levels. The idea is that you keep this on your desk and it will pump out air provided that you have connected this to an adequate power source. And believe me, it's not a very tricky thing to do. It can get power even from your computer's CPU tower. So there's nothing much to it when it comes to powering this thing. The speed of the fan is actually quite decent. It works perfectly as a desk fan. You don't need a fan which is making noise at your desk, and this is very silent in operation. And it does spin fast enough to give you a good amount of air. So that's great. I mean, provided that most of us are sitting in an AC compartment where already the room is pretty cool. But this thing is really designed to keep it in a non-AC environment where it will just give you some additional breeze along with the natural air flowing through the open windows. There's a capacitive sensor embedded underneath this Elechomes logo between the shoe and the logo itself. But the sensor is very sensitive. I found that whenever I'm moving this around the desk, sometimes even if it touches the mouse pad or something, it used to false trigger. That is something that needs to be fixed about this fan. Functionality wise, it's actually pretty great. There are two speed settings. When you touch it once after plugging it in, it starts spinning at a slow speed, which is already a good amount of breeze. But if you touch it one more time, it starts spinning at its max speed. So that gives you even more wind, but at the expense of a little bit of noise. If you're in a very quiet office environment, then you will be able to hear some kind of a blade noise from this fan. But it's nothing annoying. It will be equivalent to your laptop when it is doing some hard work like rendering a video or something. I mean, all fans make some kind of noise, right? When blades are spinning, there is no ideal motor which perfectly consumes energy and then translates it into work. Some of that will be wasted in terms of heat and mechanical noise. So yeah, it's to be expected. Now, why did I decide to make an entire video about a stupid little desk fan? Well, for instance, there are a couple of things about it that are not really conventional. For instance, this shape. I mean, look at the shape. Look how clean and ergonomically it's designed. That white and grey color scheme goes perfectly with your traditional white desk setup. I mean, I have a white desk at my office and it goes really well with it. And even though it's a subtle design, it does stand out, and people were looking at it while they were walking next to my desk. Yeah, I was getting weird questions like, where did you get it? How much did you pay for it? And a bunch of them even sat in my chair to experience how it feels. And there are other things about this fan that I really love in terms of design, like this clever way of hiding the cable underneath this stand so it doesn't bother you when you're working or when you're moving this around. This cable is cleverly designed to be a perpendicular connector, so it doesn't need to be plugged in at the back or something. It's already been plugged in and neatly tucked away for you, so that when you're looking at it from the front, you don't see any cables at all. The cable will be going underneath your desk. Like I said, aesthetics. Whenever I see tasty snacks just lying around, I can't help myself. See, I knew that there are benefits to watching anime. Japanese cartoons. See, now I know for a fact that this is Japanese and not Chinese. See that? That's Japanese, not Chinese. Did you know that? I think not. See, even from a channel like mine, you learn something. Although I'm not sure what did you learn, but well, not all weird products are from China. That's the takeaway from this, I think. Well, one thing that many people were complaining about, whoever I showed this to, was that it's a bit expensive. 1799 rupees is not that expensive, but then again, I wouldn't know because I didn't pay for this. So yeah, Elechomes, if you're watching this, or if you even give a damn about me, you're a reviewer, then please try to reduce the cost, at least on your own website if you have one, so that customers who are shopping at your site can get the additional discounts compared to other shopping sites like Amazon. So yeah, that's been it. I'll leave a link to this in the description if you want to check it out for your own desk. Trust me, it's really good. Check out my blog for detailed written articles, reviews and tech news. It's dopetechfever.com. Links in the description. You can follow me on my social media handles as well. All the links will be in the description. That's TheHopelessGeek on all social media and at dopetechfever on all social media. And I think I'll see you next time. Bye. I always forget to turn off this light first, so that the effect is something like that. Never mind.